So, Ron, there's a report out there that you want to be traded. Is that accurate?
I didn't read it. I heard about it, but I don't. That's definitely probably like lost a couple games and people just trying to probably see what's going on. There's a bunch of stories going on with the Lakers that's been false.
So you don't want to be traded?
So when you lose, no, definitely not.
You like it here in Los Angeles?
When you lose a lot of games, people, a lot of stories start coming out and all the turmoil starts coming out. So that's just a part of being back-to-back champions and going to championship 3 times in a row. You lose these big games. We lose teams over 500 and top 5 teams and all type of stories start coming out. So
have you said anything out of frustration that maybe you would want to be traded? That some
I'm never frustrated. I'm never frustrated. No matter what happens out there, it's a part of the game. It's the same thing in the playoffs. We're losing down, and then we stay confident. People thought we was gonna lose last year against Boston in a championship. We lost a couple games and things went wrong, and the media started to try to pinpoint certain things. And what did we do? We come out victorious. So
are you able just to go with the flow when you hear stuff like this? Does it bother you or what?
I mean, I feel the same way every day. I feel good. I feel good every day. We got a chance to win, multiple championships here. So I'm not gonna let any, whether it's a major story or minor stories come out and affect what we're trying to do here.
Do you feel like a scapegoat? Do you feel like people blame you for things on this team?
No, not at all. Whatever happens is part of life. It's all good. No matter what happens, everything's all good.
When you first heard that there was that report, what did you think?
I just wanted to get some breakfast, man. Come to practice. That's it. Come get some breakfast, come to practice. And, you can't worry about it. We won yesterday, but we didn't play great, so we still got a job to do here. So just come to practice and get ready, and try to work towards another banner. Try to work towards another banner.
So what should people make of when your brother tweets that maybe
Well, my brother, he's interesting. I love my brother. I spoke to him the other day, and then I was asleep, and I got up, and I got some calls, and so I called my brother right away, and I said, watch what you tweeting and stuff. But he's my brother's more frustrated than me. Put it like that. He's mad because I'm not playing well, and I keep trying to tell him that I've grown. I'm not worried about that anymore. My brother wants to see me play and average a bunch of points and things like that, and he's kind of frustrated and everything. But it's kind of funny. But I think he's trying to get his media thing, so maybe I can call him and interview him.
he's been writing for a website.
I know. Maybe I should call him and interview him. What's that? Direct message on Twitter.
Yeah.
Direct message him your number and probably get an interview from him or something. He's like screaming for attention, I think.
But he says you're not playing well. I mean, is that an assessment you think is fair?
It's not a problem though. It's all about winning. Unfortunately, we don't have the best record in the NBA, but same thing like last year. I came off of a great season and I did well in previous years and other teams, but it's the same thing. I came here and my first words was I'm gonna play a role.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's an adjustment, but hey, it's nothing. That's not worth having a challenge. In the playoffs, it was games I had no points, and I stepped up in the big games. And time will tell, what this season is going to be made of. But we're sticking together. We're moving forward, and that's all that matters.
How do you think you are playing, Ron?
I don't really like to make no excuses. I like the people to judge on what happens, because no matter what. Yeah, I got hit the first quarter against Boston. Paul had 30, and all the media started saying how I'm gonna stop Paul Pierce. I'm like, I don't know. He's a great player, I guess. We'll see when I feel better. But I had a lot of good games against Paul. He had good games. I think I won the majority of the battles. But I took a big hit. I never get hurt by anybody, but Shaq accidentally kneed me in my thigh, and I couldn't move. And I'm still feeling the effects. But at least my knee's healthy. It was just a contusion. But unfortunately, it happened in a big game on ABC at 12:30 on Sunday.
Phil said that he would be surprised if you wanted to be traded. He says you really like it in L.A. and he would really be surprised if you had asked to be traded.
It's a lot of stories being created because I even read on I heard that some people saying I'm playing bad and things like that. But we have a great team. We have a great team, and like the same thing last year with that. I'm not going to always be, just because you're not comfortable doesn't mean that you're not happy. just because you're not comfortable doesn't mean you're not happy. And obviously, when I was on other teams, I got a lot of touches. But I'm playing with the greatest player, you know, in the history of the game, and I'm playing with all-stars. Hopefully, Lamar's an all-star. So I don't have a problem with looking bad on the court, you know, for the benefit,
One last question.
you know, for the benefit of the team.
Are you happy?
Ron,
You can't. You ask second question. That's all. You got to ask a better question than that. We having a great time here. And you asking. That's a horrible question. You got to become better than that.
You've been very contrite about what happened in Indiana, but and I know that was a while ago. But just over the course of years, do you ever have to fight some of the feelings that you know you had then? I mean, or just in terms of behavior.
No, that's over. That's beyond. You know, that transition has been made, and you know, it was a cakewalk. You know, last year, you know, I've been through so much. Y'all saw what I've been through last year. You know, with the bad games, ups and downs in the playoffs, and what happened. You know, I rose above everybody. I just started floating in the air while everybody was talking trash. I was floating, and all y'all media guys was down here, and I was just floating, you know, like an angel above everybody. You know, we rise above occasions. You know, when the occasion presents itself, we rise above, and that's what we're gonna do here as Lakers.
What do you have for breakfast?
I'm not gonna tell you what I have for breakfast.
Thanks, guys. Good.